All right, what we're looking at here is the Bitcoin chart from Bitstamp, the historical chart, the last 15 years, with the Bitcoin dominance chart here. These vertical lines are the Bitcoin tops in dollar value, and these dashed vertical lines here are the tops in Bitcoin dominance, or at least where Bitcoin dominance started to fall away significantly as we approached the top of the cycle. And we can see here we got a high in Bitcoin dominance. Here it got up to like 66%, I think it was. And then it dropped away. Now, while Bitcoin dominance dropped, the price actually went up by about 103%. And this took around 10 months from January to November of 2021. Now, if we get creative, and I'm not saying this is going to work, but if we extrapolate this to the current cycle, we got a high in dominance in mid-June. And so if that were to be the top, and we had the same time frame, we could look at a top in price around the end of April next year. We have here these candlesticks. This chart represents the Bitcoin dominance, and this pink line here shows the business PMI, which is a reasonably good indicator of whether or not economies are growing or contracting. So you'll see that in the 2017 cycle, when the Bitcoin dominance had gone very, very low, the business PMI was high, and we topped out just under $20,000 on the 19th of December 2017. In the next cycle, towards the end, Bitcoin dominance, it was down fairly low, and the business PMI was up nice and high. And then you get to this cycle. What's going on? Well, I've spaced it out the same. I put the top in for around the 13th of October. And we are nowhere near it, are we? I'd drawn this line like about a year ago, expecting us to see something like this happen, which we haven't. And if you look at the business PMI, it's nowhere near what we expect it to be. Obviously, the global business cycle has taken a bit of a hammering with all the money printing that's been going on in the last few years. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm just guessing. If we pick up soon, are we going to see this? And then will that result in us having a delayed top like this somewhere, a longer cycle, as I talked about in the previous chart? Who knows? I'm certainly going to be wrong on this. The only question, I guess, we'll have to see how wrong.